Good morning. It's more closer to afternoon because this morning was just very busy and I didn't have my camera, so sorry about that. But anyway, as you can see, we've got a slight issue. That's not supposed to look like that. What's going on here is the corn yield is it's just too big. Combine can't handle it. Kidding. Chain on the cross auger. It decided to just break, so obviously he's got a mess going on. Should be back pretty quickly and get us back up and running. Jess has been running the grain cart. I've been running the semi up to Marquis every now and then. Whenever I get back, they just fill the truck for me. I run up there because he's got 10,000 that needs to go up there, so we're just trying to finish that quick while we're home. It's going pretty smooth. Austin is out with the seed tender. He is finishing up the custom work with that seeder so that we can get back to our own acres, and hopefully we'll have that finished soon as well. So things are moving along. This is really the first breakdown of the combine, so it's been going pretty good, and that's not even that major one, other than the fact that he's got a lot of fur in the corn head at the moment. Do you need a hand or two or three?
That's the cab.
I'll carry this. I can handle this. It's got to come back up to you. That's going to be...
Huh?
I said coming back up to you might be an issue. Not a 15/16.
I think it's that one and this one, isn't it? Or maybe not.
Come on. I think I got it. Okay, this is turning into a nightmare. What? Okay, well, now we get the idler slipping down. All right. There we go. Okay, his head should be functioning now. Let's get back to what we were doing. I guess I can ride with Jess since my truck is out in the field. If she don't leave me. I'm gonna have to catch her. You thought I wanted to walk back to the truck?
It's been doing about 3.5. Yeah, this.
Need to clean the windows. Fueling. Okay, well, last night he almost got finished. Not sure how well you can see that over there, but we're about done with this 120. That's all that matters. It was quite nice last night. Jess just really wanted to run the grain cart, so I went home. Actually got home at a decent time, like 8 o'clock, somewhere there, 8:30. And I spent time with Taylor and Everly. It was a good time. So yeah, it was nice. I didn't have to stay late. I think Jess was out past 11 o'clock or so. Dad and her were trying to fill the wet holding bin. I don't think they got it done because I had the dryers moving pretty fast, so don't think they got it filled. In fact, it kind of almost sounds like the dryers are empty right now. So for now, I'm gonna let this truck warm up, get it pulled over. I might fuel it. No, I fueled it yesterday actually, so I know I don't need fuel. So we can just go check the dryers, I guess. Let this warm up. I'm gonna be taking this to Marquis again. We've got, I assume what he left over here, the reason why he kind of picked around over here is he left all the dry stuff for me to take to Marquis. Wet holding bin still has some corn in it, but I'm assuming it's fairly low. Oh, I gotta fill a seed tender too for Austin to get ready with that seeder. I moved that over last night to a new farm so that this morning he can just take off with the blue truck again and just get seeding. So the agenda for right now, I guess, is to get the seed tender filled, probably fuel the combine, get some def in there. Grain cart shouldn't need fuel. Might need to check the fuel on the auger tractor. The 7600, I haven't looked at it. I've just been running grain in. Check the bin, check both bins. So I've not checked the big bin or the middle bin. They just switched to the middle bin last night because I knew this was kind of getting close, so. Got about 3 rings left. Okay, well, first things first, I suppose. Fuel. Probably put 2 boxes in. That way it's just loaded. I don't know how much he's gonna get done today. Okay, fueled up, loaded up, we're ready to go. I will say I do like the ladder way better on the case, but most everything else, it's got it beat. This won't be a very eventful day today. Sounds like I'm just gonna drop the cart off in the middle of the field for Dad, and then he's gonna pick me up, take me back to the Kenworth, which is in the field. Sister's got this set down to 0.03 miles per hour. I was like, why am I not moving? Am I stuck? Anyway, yeah, it sounds like I'm just gonna be running the Kenworth over to Marquis all day. He's gonna run alone. We don't have a cart driver today. Unless we toss Austin into the grain cart, but he really needs to keep working on the seeder, so that's probably not gonna happen. So he's just gonna run alone. I'm gonna park the wagon over there for him. He'll keep bringing in, loading the bins. And every time I get back, he'll just load the Kenworth for me. And I'll head it back up to Marquis. Happened. Not sure where he went, but I'm betting, yeah, he sheared a bolt. Every now and then that shears. Can't remember which one it is. I think it's up here. There's a bolt that shears up here, just every now and then. Of course, it happened to him while I'm gone. Why wouldn't it? Probably trying to go too fast. Since I'm gone, he's trying to run quickly alone, I imagine. He doesn't want the combine sitting. Well, sometimes this is what happens when you're trying to go too fast. But on the bright side, he can just get this running again and then bring the cart over to me and load the truck instead of putting it in the bin.
Didn't even get started.
That's the first load.
Yeah, didn't even get started here.
Finally, you're the black cat.
Yes, I am today, it looks like.
All right. Should we take this off completely?
Couldn't. You can't.
Oh.
Unless you take the PTO off.
Let's see.
That's what I thought, and then we just used the knuckle right there to turn.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, but I think you're there. But I can't see. Right there. Now we need a hammer.
To line it up.
Correct. Or, well, to get the punch.
I don't have a hammer.
It needs to be turned just a touch this way.
Just a touch more?
Yeah, my way.
Oh, back?
Yeah.
That I can do.
Oh, good. Yeah, need a hammer. Need a hammer.
Don't have a hammer.
We need one. There's one in the Kenworth, which is out in the field.
There you go.
Get out of my way. Yes, that would be great. There we go. These used to be organized until I hit a tile hole and sent the box flying. There it is.
I'm saying it, you broke it last year and it just now came apart.
Oh yeah. The bolt was broke and I just happened to keep it together this whole time until you touched it.
That's right.
Like that Tommy boy. What did you do after he broke the door? Yes, that's exactly what happened.
What'd you do?
Okay, well, because of Dad's little faux pas there, I'm now running behind a little bit, but that's all right. We'll go ahead and get him unloaded on the go a few times. Go load the truck. You know, my wife keeps leaving these in the tractor, and I'm not so sure I want to give them back. They kind of match the shirt, don't they? Uh-oh, my auto steer. There we go. There. This whole field is usually pretty good, except for this area. It just gets so wet. We've had people come out here finding tile from, you know, 60 years ago, trying to tie on and get them unplugged and reroute and everything. And this is the first year that it's really not been that bad, but it also hasn't rained at all. So we don't know if it worked or not. But you can see the newly seeded waterway right here. We kind of took it out a little further, and it came out and then jogged back, and I believe it connected to this waterway here, used to anyway, but it was so full of water that it killed everything, and so I've just been spraying, killing it, because I knew we were going to have somebody in here digging, so it really didn't matter. We were going to have to seed a new waterway anyway, but I think they got it figured out. I would say they did, because even when it's this dry, for some reason, it just this field gathers all the water from pretty much every field in the county, it seems. If we get half an inch of rain, we've got a pond down here. Well, that was good timing. Looks like he's just bringing the cart up now. Thought you were full. No. Yeah, so it was bad timing because you're empty. This is a slow day.
Yeah, this is ridiculous. We're getting nothing done.
That line, when they get down to one pit, it's bad.
Oh, yeah.
You know how those last few clips were in the daylight? That's when I left to come to the elevator. I can't even see the pit from here. I just made it to the scale. Anyway, it is now 6:40. I don't even know how long I've been in line. It's been way too long. I'm not gonna make it back. Dad is probably done with the field by now. I'm not even joking. So by the time I get back, it's probably going to be time to call it quits. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. We might open up the 93 across from the house, but I'm thinking it's going to be so dark and so late that, this place might close before. Well, I know there's a huge line of trucks behind me, and it's 6:40. They close at 8. I don't even know if they're going to get out of here until after 9. It's bad. It's real bad. Well, it looks like Dad managed to get the combine back up to the house. He probably, I assume he walked across the field, so poor guy. That means he is done with that 120 though. Well, that sucked. That was awful. One pit, one truck every 15 minutes.
Are they hoping to be up and running Monday?
I don't know.
I hope.
I don't know. I don't know what was going on, but how long has I even gone?
I don't know when you left, but the text was at 6 o'clock and it's 7:15.
Well, I had been in line for like an hour before I texted you. I left here at like, it was like 4 o'clock.
Yeah,
4:30?
Yeah, maybe so.
Yeah. So it was over 3 hours.
Yeah.
So you got the 120 done?
The 120 is done.
Okay. Did you walk back to the combine?
No, I was going to, but the dog started following me, so I had to come take me.
I see, okay. I was gonna say, oh, that's a long walk.
I started down and she wouldn't back off.
I gotcha. And all the coyotes walking around there probably would have been a bad idea anyway for the dog.
Yeah.
Well, and you. Yeah. Well, you didn't think we were done for the night, did you? Anyway, we are opening up the 93 acres around the house. This is the one of the fields that I actually got freshened for Dad. We went ahead and I ran the strip freshener on this. It's corn on corn. We put 5 gallon of 32 and 5 gallon of thiazole down on here. The end rows, which are typically the worst, is running 270. So, granted, the variety, it is a good variety. Can't remember what it is, but the strip freshener is just the ticket on corn. May not be the best on beans. I don't know. We haven't really tested it much, but the corn on corn, we saw yield, not only yield increase even last year on the one that I tested, but a couple points drier, which did not matter this year, obviously, because everything we're into now is like 16%. Everything just dried down, died. Like, it's just crazy how we haven't had no rain, no cloud cover. It's just been hot around here, windy. Everything just dried down immediately. So it's been a really quick harvest, really. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna be opening this up. I'm gonna call it a video here. I'm just gonna be running around, just snagging loads off them and then taking them up to the house. I gotta watch the bins. Yeah, they are getting close. We're gonna top those off, which is nice that we're around the house here. So that is one good thing. But other than that, yeah, not much going on the rest of the night here. So I am gonna call it a video. Hey, if you liked it, you got this far, hit the thumbs up, comment if you got any questions, subscribe. It's all free, and we will catch you in the next one.